Bogscast episode. I hope they picked that up.
I'm gonna cut that shit out.
Why?
If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna cut it in normally.
Okay. I guess the listeners will never know what we just heard.
Maybe it's better that way.
Yeah, it's better that way. episode 16.
Holy shit, it's 16.
16, sweet 16. You know what they say about that?
Of Bogstober.
In some countries, you could fuck this episode.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Not in America, though.
So, taking it from the top. Ready in 3, 2,
1. Okay. Bogscast episode 16.
It's old enough to fuck it.
It's old enough to fuck. In certain countries, the Bogstober, not to be mistaken with Bogstember. This is Grimmsquid. Believe it or not, we did not. I have not been drinking.
Holy, you've been drinking something.
I don't know. This lemonade. Mike's Hard Lemonade. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, it's Herbert's.
Wait, Samsonite.
Sweeney Swan. Oh, it's still playing this shit. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, you ready?
That's gonna be on a fucking deleted episode.
No, we let this shit. Oh, you stopped recording?
No, it's still recording.
Okay, fucking, we're set. This is Bogscast, episode 16, right?
How many times are we gonna do this fucking intro?
Okay, I'm Grimmsquid.
I hope they're all in there.
Should I just leave it all?
Yeah, to my right. It was to my right.
It's Pajarosito.
We've brought him back.
He's back
again.
like the crypts start closing, we just opened it back up, and we were just like, "Come uno más."
Uno more.
Like a reanimated corpse right now. Feels great, guys.
Well, he's a witcher, so.
Yeah. Can't keep a witcher down.
What do those guys do?
Yeah.
They kill monsters.
bitches.
They fuck bitches. And they kill monsters.
Well, there's a lot of that, yeah. Also drink decoctions.
Decoctions.
Swallow.
Yeah. Oh, swallow. Yeah, it's good.
Wait, you didn't introduce yourself.
Blueone. Been with me.
If you could be any Universal monster, what would it be?
Like from the Universal Studios?
Yes.
monster?
Real quick though, Blueone is wearing 3 shades of blue right now.
He is. He is
be
blue.
more blue today.
Yeah. Like the fucking that song.
Wait.
Blue.
1, 2,
He's also in Blueface.
3, 4. 4. Yeah.
4. That's a lot of blue, man.
Might be choking.
You might be choking.
Choking on your mouth.
Oh shit! Why are you being so fucking mean? That's not appropriate in the
I was talking to
Bogscast.
you, dude.
Oh, that's even worse. Fuck you. You know what? This shit could end now. No more episode 17.
No.
The band is broken.
The band's broken up.
Oh.
Blues Brothers. Okay, answer my fucking question.
What?
You don't know? I don't watch fucking Universal horror movies.
Which Universal monster would you be?
They're so fucking simple. It should be so simple. It should be like.
Universal Jurassic Park. T-Rex.
Why does he gotta like fucking do that? Why do you do like it's so simple? Wolfman, Dracula, fucking Mummy, Invisible Man, fucking Frankenstein, Creature Black Lagoon.
Oh, that's right. We gotta be scary, huh?
Yes. Why would you want to be a T-Rex?
Velociraptor. That's fucking frightening.
God, man, he just can't. He has to fucking shit on Bogstober.
Don't tell me if you were to see a Velociraptor coming out of those bushes right now, you wouldn't be fucking
Okay, you're a
shitting your
raptor.
pants.
I'm a fucking werewolf. Who's gonna win? The wolf's gonna win.
I'm smart.
You can't kill me, man. Does
You
the
can
fucking
you can
unless that raptor has silver filling? It went to the dentist and got
true.
silver.
All I gotta do is wait till sun up. You're
Raptor
done.
doesn't know what a sun up is.
I will. I've done
That's a valid
research.
point.
You have a
Raptors
raptor
don't know.
brain. You have a raptor brain.
They're smart.
But not sun up. They don't know what, like, I gotta wait. I saw that movie. I gotta know that he's gonna turn back into.
They don't even have a sense of time.
I will attack you during the day. Doesn't matter. I can attack any time of the day. You have to be a werewolf at only 12 hours of the day.
Not even that. I think it's like. Oh. The raptor just came at us.
See?
Son of the raptor, bro.
Shit.
Exactly.
The raptor.
We
That
heard some,
chopper was trying to warn us.
We heard some sounds off-site. We're at the Bog's cabin.
That was actually very on-site. That was like right behind
That was
us.
right behind us. Like right now, a machete's gonna pull through my face and fucking murder me. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
It's just getting spookier in
It
here.
is getting very spooky.
It's Bogstober. It has to be
outside.
spooky.
What about you, Pajarosito? Since a raptor fucking
Well, look,
boy
okay,
right here.
you know I fucking hated Wolfman.
I love the Wolfman. No, that's a strong word. I did not love. I thought it was okay. Did you? Let's go with one fucking question first. Which monster
I don't know which one I'm answering.
Which monster would you want to be?
Dominic Toretto.
That's might as well be Frankenstein.
He's got some nice cars, though.
No, I would. You already said Wolfman, right?
There's more than one.
Well, I would want to be a werewolf. Like, I think that's the most. Like when I was a younger fucking American Werewolf in Paris.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was badass.
He was pretty
I would want to do
awesome.
that. Because I think I'm a wolfie. I think I'm a wolf kind of person.
Wolf guy?
Well, like I'll have weird nights, weird, bizarre things will happen, and then I'll look up at the sky and it's a full moon.
Oh,
I'm like,
so
of
it's, like,
course,
influencing you.
of course. So
Yeah.
yep.
So maybe you got some wolf in you.
Okay, yeah. Plus, I hear they're good at basketball.
Oh, and wolves? Yeah.
wolf.
Teen wolf. You don't think of the second one? They were the second one.
Wolf people are good at basketball.
Oh, that reminds me that How I Met Your Mother episode is with Teen Wolves.
Really?
Because they're playing basketball.
That's fucking funny. Have you ever seen Teen Wolf? No, of course not. You have never seen
No.
Teen Wolf. That's actually not that bad of a film. It's okay. It's campy as fuck.
Yeah, I'm definitely a wolf person.
Wolf person?
100%.
See, the cops coming now.
So we can wolf pack team up on this fucking velociraptor. over
Yeah,
here.
see, you're fucking done, son. You're like Blue, getting fucked.
This is all getting cut out, by the way. 'cause
Why?
That's the fucking thing.
The cops heard there's 2 wolves in town. They're gonna fucking die hunting.
So we can say things like "Hail Satan."
Hell, saying the
just get
devil,
cut
the
out.
devil, the devil.
No. Because I was just fucking lying, right? It's gonna be all in there.
Oh shit! And here comes fucking Paul Walker.
fucking raptor mind. Just fucking juke you two out
Oh
right there.
shit!
That's right.
We'll just close it, lock the door.
I got
See,
that big ass talon fucking right there.
yeah,
in
we
the
get
fucking
tapped on the
dick.
floor like.
Wait, but well, never mind. It would have to be a full moon for us to wolf out, right?
Exactly. Fuck.
So
only one-
29 days out of the month, we're
Again.
just like waiting for our powers.
Again, but like we could just shoot his ass. Like you shoot us as I think, yeah, like you're fucking done.
We'll call him like the one in Jurassic World. We'll be like, "Hey, Blue," and he pops his head up
and then rocket
launches
launcher you. That was one of the funniest moments. For me. I was laughing so
The only
hard.
person I'd have
almost
to be
fell on my
afraid
chair
of shooting me is Pajarosito. Because I know he has a gun. You're fucked.
Hey,
No, are you trying to get him fucking incriminated?
hey, woo, yeah, hey, easy.
It's legal.
I'm very
See, this is what I'll
very
do.
skilled with it.
I'll just fucking like hang out in front of like the fucking mirror and like try to pull down the fucking thing. And, like,
No, I'm not gonna do that stupid.
masterclass marksman.
okay, then I'll just lead you to fucking. I don't know. Who gives a shit?
You're fucked. Exactly. You're screwed.
You know what?
win.
While you're eating me, I'll just take a big shit. So your shitty fucking velociraptor teeth in his mouth. Yeah.
I'm a
And so
velociraptor. It doesn't fucking matter.
no, I'm like, as you're tearing me apart, I'm be like, choke on this, and just like shit everywhere, and just shit in your fucking mouth and your eyes, everywhere. You're fucking done, raptor. That'd be the ultimate insult to injury. It's like, you want to eat? You're gonna eat this
That'd be
too.
like the ultimate, like, I made this guy shit his pants before he died.
Well, the cops would be like, they won't know
His
the
pants were
story.
in your mouth when he died.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah, so like there's just it's like chunks of my ass all over the fucking murder place and stuff like that. That would suck.
Oh my god. Wow. That's a strong open right there. Where do you go from there?
Okay, that's it. We're done with the
That's
episode.
it. We're done. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Taking the rest of Bogstober off.
Bogstober's off. We can't beat that.
That's the high note right there.
Sorry,
Oh
Jackie
my-
Binks.
So we
Your
got
ghost
velociraptors, fucking Wolfman over here.
Yeah, Wolfman. 2 Wolfmen.
Two Wolfmen.
Oh, wait.
Men.
Yeah, or Dracula. Shit,
Or
I'm
Dracula.
sorry. I think vampires are really... Well,
See, I could just come in
That's what
when
you
you
said
sleep.
last week about like a lot of I always see a lot of vampires being like just
I think vampires are rad, but like lately Hollywood's destroyed.
they're fucking them
Like
up.
not just
Yep.
Hollywood, dude. Just like TV and movies right now are destroying vampires. Like I would want to be like Vampire Hunter D.
Oh, he was a badass.
Yeah, I know he's only half vampire, but
That's all you need.
We're done.
Van Peel.
Helsing.
Van Peels. Van Helsing, nah, he's old.
Yeah, but he still gets his shit done.
Nah, I guess so. But Vampire Hunter D is probably
He has
or Blade.
Kate Beckinsale.
Beckinsale. What are you talking about?
Van Helsing.
Underworld.
You're thinking of Underworld. There's no Van Helsing in that.
Fucking retarded. Kate Beckinsale.
She's in
Van Helsing.
Oh, you're right. I
Yeah,
forgot about
shit
that
on
dumb
me
shit.
again.
That dumb
I'll
shit
shit in your
movie.
face again.
That movie? Did you like
See,
that
that's
movie?
his defense tactic. He's just gonna shit everywhere.
Shit everywhere. I'm like a dung
Strong
beetle.
defense. I don't
I'm like
wanna
a dung
eat him
beetle.
anymore.
I'm just like pushing my
He's
shit
like,
ball.
he's like a skunk.
Yeah,
But
I just-
instead of like just a pungent
Right?
smell, it's
just
actual
pungent
shit.
Yeah.
Pungent smell.
I'm always like ready to go.
Wow.
No, but did you like Van Helsing?
I thought it was alright. I saw it as a fucking kid. Of course I'm gonna like
Oh,
it.
that was a bat.
Are those bats?
We just heard fucking Dracula right now.
Oh.
Who would be your who is your boogeyman?
Oh, what scares the fuck out of you?
Yeah, like who? Yeah, exactly. Yes.
To put it bluntly.
Yeah.
I now, like now, or like, or as a kid.
Let's go both.
Let's go both.
Why not?
You got one? Well, Blueone doesn't get scared, right? You're a
I
fucking
really
big boy.
don't.
You're a fucking big boy, right?
I get scared of things that are real.
Like what?
Like fucking lions and shit.
Lions? When the fuck is a lion gonna come against you?
Fucking no.
Okay, since we're taking this like legit,
Well, in that
like,
case, mine would have to be tax fraud.
yeah, I would hate being fucking
Yeah.
accused of rape, or like fucking, or like having a fucking like Johnny Law
Yeah.
cuffing me up.
Mistaken identity.
Yeah, I would hate a Russian hit squad to fuck me up, thinking
Nigerian
since we're gonna be
princes
since
coming
this is a Spookscast, Blueone can't even because Blueone can't even like fucking like play with the game. He's just saying like, oh, I'm fucking scared of fucking ants because they can fuck up my picnic.
Well, if I get shrunk, you know, the ants are big.
That's scary too. Yeah. Now, see, that's legitimate. That's like
Hate crimes.
hate crime. I want
Fucking hate crimes, right?
Yeah, those are pretty scary. See, like when I was little though, I was really scared of like hands like coming down from like the ceiling and like just grabbing me and like do you remember David? You saw David Dead? The
Yes,
George
yes,
Romero,
yes.
like in the opening, all those hands coming out. That really scared the hell out of me. Like just being dragged into like a wall or being dragged, like that scared the hell out. Like it didn't have to be a monster, just hands dragging me. Like in Zelda, that hand, that fucking thing that tried to pick you up.
Yeah,
from the top,
yeah.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that terrified me because like that in real life, I thought that was gonna happen. And stuff like that.
That's strong. I like that, man.
Like hands, that's like unknown hands.
Okay, if
creepy.
I can give you stuff from when I'm a child.
Okay.
As an adult,
Oh my!
that shit doesn't scare me.
Hope tonight you get fucking.
so you give us the child one.
Yeah, give us a child
Child
one.
one,
Fucking,
I was fucking
action hero.
I was afraid of fucking. There's an episode of Goosebumps
Uh huh.
where there were fucking sounds coming from the basement.
Oh, the plant.
Remember that with the red-
plant?
No, weren't there red eyes in the
It
basement?
was under the sink.
Oh, okay, so it was under the sink.
Yeah.
That shit scared the.
Did you remember what it was?
No, because I turned that shit off. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch
It
this.
was a
anymore.
potato.
Oh man, so now
It was
I'm
an
not
evil
afraid of it
potato.
anymore.
It was an evil potato with like fangs.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Which one?
In Goosebumps, like it was
No
there was
way.
something under the sink and it was an evil potato.
See, how can I be afraid of that now? When I'm a kid, clearly, yes.
Red eyes. You're just scared of red eyes. So you were scared of pot
Fucking
smokers?
Satan
now?
eyes, yeah.
Satan?
Yeah.
He's busy.
Demon eyes.
He's not.
He's
fucking-
busy.
He's busy. He's not fucking with
I
little
like that.
kids.
He's got other things
He's
to
got
do.
fucking bigger fish to fry than Blue One.
Jeez.
Yeah, fuck me. Alright, that's shit. Well, I gave you one and you guys shit on it. Thanks.
What about?
I think that's gonna be a trend on Bogstober. It's like, oh, what do you like?
It's
Blue?
because,
well,
like,
I like this
again,
thing. Well,
we
that's
were like,
fucking stupid.
okay, one, you were trying to like, legitimately, what monster would you be? What would be a fucking Jurassic Park
We're totally pulling the rock.
Are they
on
not
him.
monsters?
Not the okay, I'm not going back. Dinosaurs are not monsters.
What do you like, Blue One? Well, I like. It doesn't matter what you like.
Hearsay! You're an ass!
I think the thing that like terrifies me would be
Jaws.
having to sit through the entirety of Jaws. Yes, I would be very frightened to have to watch that freaking movie. No, you know, this is kind of spooky, but hopefully it's spooky. Religious zealots, like, and I mean that in the Inquisition.
Ooh, yeah.
Like being back in that time, being accused of being a witch or a heretic or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and having those like merciless like torturers either burn me at the stake, put me in an Iron Maiden, and like after they lash you and starve you, and then they Like, remember
played the
Cloud
Trooper.
Frollo from
Yeah, from
The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yeah,
That guy was just evil.
terrifying, yeah.
And when you read the book, that guy is a monster.
He's
Like,
even
he
worse.
is ruthless.
Yeah, and there was people like that. That's the scary thing about it. There was definitely people like that.
Because they believe they're, like, in the truest way that a villain could be. The best villains always think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah,
And those people are 100% convinced that they're doing just work.
they're doing God's work.
Yeah, and they're, like, doing the most barbaric stuff. You know, and I think, like, Michael Myers, he's just a murderer. You know,
Yeah, that's
Jason's
true.
just a mutant. But
But
those people are convinced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a community of like weird fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Inquisition just scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, I mean, and it could happen. Let's say there's a lot of places like that around the country.
Yeah. Being like put up on a stockade, having the public throw like fruits at you and be
Oh,
like
not even fruit. Like I would like they throw like acid or like fucking like,
feces.
feces.
I was trying to avoid.
Shit, yeah, we've been
A lot of
coming
shit
back to
talk.
shit. Yeah.
Shit's a good common theme in the
Did you guys do that last week too? And I was like,
Yeah, we're
what's
like
the worst way to die?
Shit deaths. Both of us said shit
Shit.
deaths.
Shit.
Shit deaths.
It's the shit cast.
It's the shittiest way to die.
Shit-tempered.
Shit-tober,
If I'm in you're like, if I'm in a urinal, a porta potty.
Yeah,
and
like and just like caked in shit as you roll down the ganji. Yeah, you're fucking.
I'm in a fucking crab boat. While
Yeah,
I'm taking
you're on a
shit
crab
and there's
boat.
a fire on the boat. You
Yeah,
sink.
and like you're covered in shit and crab
Hit by a
shit.
rogue wave or something.
Yeah, shark shit and everything.
I'd eat as many crabs as I could before.
Yeah, just chomp them.
Crab's delicious.
Well, what if they're coming up through the fucking shitter?
Just wipe them off. You're in the ocean.
You're underwater.
There's so much water to clean them with.
Yeah, so you're good. Under the sea. Everything's better when it's wetter. Under the sea.
I agree. It's usually better.
Everything's better when it's wetter.
That's right, man.
Holy shit. Okay, for Bogstember. Holy fuck.
Bogstober.
Right, God.
Okay, Bogstober I brought because I didn't want to come unprepared for this one, as I usually do. Come unprepared for shit. I was looking up the dark recesses of the internet, which I tend to go to. I go to Go Horror, some other ones I don't even want to name, but like that's pretty like just fucked up Live Leak, just fucked up things. And like I mean, I probably shouldn't see a guy getting decapitated by a helicopter blade. But it's like,
Wow.
and like I don't get like whoa or like excited. It's just like wow, that's messed up. But
It's just another day.
it's just another day.
in the life.
Another day in the office of Grimmsquid.
But I found these stories, which are pretty messed up, and I want to read this. We don't have to see all 5 of them, but okay, the first one.
Well, it depends on how long you're going to take to read them.
Okay. No. Okay, in Kansas, there was this woman who was visited by this ghost at night, and
Was it Fat Ghost?
well, I don't know what the fuck it was, but at night the
fat shame a ghost.
the ghost would have sex with her.
What?
It would, like poltergeist says, it like the way it was found out because the husband was awoken by the girl's moans, and she said he would wake up and see her like just grinding and like moaning and fucking like just in ecstasy, and like to the point where like he was like getting super upset, and they called a priest and they said it was a succubus. That was like, oh, not succubus, but like the male version.
Incubus.
Incubus was fucking, not the band. The band wasn't there in the fucking bed.
Brandon was
Brandon
there.
Boyd.
Brandon Boyd was fucking there. No, but I'm like,
And then Mikey was playing guitar.
yeah, he was
in
like,
the background.
but like,
The DJ's like,
but isn't it like, what do you do when you see like your significant other like just fucking getting fucked by a ghost?
Start beating off.
Do you start jerking off? And
Yeah, fuck yeah. What was it? What else is there to do?
I'd be jealous if like the ghost is fucking her better than me. Like
you know damn well you could expand in ways you can't.
oh, it's like turning
Whoa.
into, it's like
You don't know the ways I can expand, bro. I don't know about
he's
all
part
that.
ghost. He didn't tell you.
Yeah.
He's part incubus.
That's right.
Right, let's play a little. You have a spooky sound for us or no?
A spooky.
Yeah, play random one for that.
I was just gonna say that ghost is like banging your wife. He's
Well,
just having a great time.
Oh, that's right before he comes. He fucking.
It's right after he like busts on her.
No,
like,
during.
Yeah, no, like he looks at you. He like straight up. You only see her like writhing around.
Yeah, but like he.
And then you just see like ghost like bust like fly all over her,
that would
and then he
suck.
appears like right in your face.
Yeah, and he just does.
does this little number
Oh my god, that would infuriate me.
and then
because-
disappears. And he got nothing.
Just fades away.
Yeah,
got nothing
you can't
back.
do anything
Can't do
about it.
shit.
Apparently, it's been going on for like a whole month before like she went into an asylum, and like that's all that I found on her. That she last thing she was committed to an asylum.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't that the thing? They always go crazy.
They always go crazy, but like, how fucking crazy is that? Like, you have no way to defend that person.
Like, get some salt.
Salt? Was that work or no? I never heard of it. I thought it was witches with salt.
Oh yeah, it's
I
witch.
thought it was snails. What
We saw a witch down the street. We threw some salt on her ass and it melted it.
Call the Ghostbusters.
You really better hope that works.
Yeah, she's just like a woman.
She could like
Halloween
evaporate
costume.
you while she's just laughing.
Turn you
at
into
the
a toad
fucking
and
salt
shit.
that's new on her.
Okay, the second one though is in Key West. There, have you heard of Robert the Doll? Have you heard of Robert the Doll? No.
Robert the Doll?
The Doll. Robert the Doll.
Robert the Doll.
Robert the Doll is in Key West, and when they found this little doll, you look up a picture of him, Robert the Doll. He looks like a monkey, like a little monkey doll, and it's really shitty looking. But
Holy hell.
this little guy was found in attic of his home. The daughter really liked it. She became friends with it, but then the doll started to like move on its own, be in different spots around the house. Like when the family was gone, the neighbors would see the doll looking out the window.
What?
Like as if waiting for the fucking
It's a shitty looking doll.
Look at the
too.
doll. Look at the doll looks. Not the dog. Oh shit, that was him right there. The little sailor.
That is a horribly made doll.
Yeah, it's really old as fuck. But it was getting to the point where like the daughter didn't want to play with the doll anymore, so the doll started getting more and more violent, like whispering.
It's Chucky.
Again, Chucky, I guess, but it didn't like kill him or anything like that. But the mom got so freaked out that
There's a movie on it.
she donated the doll to a museum, and the whole like lore and stuff like that is that like in order to take a picture of Robert, you have to ask permission, and if you don't, you're cursed. And the only way to break that curse is
Cursed how?
curse like bad luck. Fucking a ghost is fucking your wife and stuff like that. I don't, but like I bet like
That's what happened.
bad curses and so like you're just having shit luck for the rest of your life, and the only way to like remove the curse is to write a letter of apology. And at that same museum, there's a whole wall covered in letters. And
What the fuck?
it makes you think like you think that's bullshit or it's like all in the mind. Like,
Dude, okay, so have you heard of James Dean's car?
that's cursed.
I heard
right?
it's cursed. Yeah.
And it's so many things have happened to that car. I don't want to fucking like even get
Look
close
at
to it, dude.
Really? Like
It
I don't
killed
remember.
him.
Uh-huh.
It killed people that have tried to steal it
Yeah.
or like were
I've
breaking
never
into
heard
it.
of this, no.
This one guy tried to break into it, punched the window. It cut his wrist so badly he bled out and he died.
Holy crap!
People have been unloading it from a truck and it like backs up and kills people. Like it falls off the things. Like
picture-
all
can you
these
look up James
freak
Dean's car?
things keep happening with that car.
Is it
where
even a cool looking car?
It's like it's disappeared. It's come back. It's called he called it the little bastard.
Oh my god!
But Obi-Wan Kenobi saw it one day. James Dean like came in and couldn't get a place to sit,
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan Kenobi's there, and he's like, "Hey, James Dean, come over here." And he did, and they sat down, and he showed him his car, and he's like, "You'll be dead in that within 2 weeks." And sure enough, James Dean died 2 weeks because that's the Force.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the Force is strong with Obi-Wan.
Force is strong with him. He's like, you're fucking dead. Is that a picture of it?
Hold on, it's a Porsche, right?
It's a
Yeah, it's a Porsche. It's called Little Bastard, and it's
Yeah.
currently missing. I think.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, they don't know where it's at.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck do you think it is?
It's a demon car, man. Like
You think
that
so?
thing is something
just comes straight
happened.
now. Like it's probably soaked in the blood of fucking like just orphans.
I could tame it.
But see again, that raptor
Hubris.
boy, raptor
Hubris.
boy, he's gonna get fucked. Like they're gonna see the stick shift.
It was
up
a
his
race
ass.
car.
Hubris.
It looks cool though.
It was a nice car.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a terrifying car.
terrifying.
I'll
car.
take it.
You take
Ride
it?
in it.
Nope, I'm not getting anywhere near
Fuck
that, dude.
no, me
Too many
neither.
things have happened.
Hell no,
I
man.
go down the street, it's there.
Fuck that.
I don't
I'm
know
walking
about that,
across
bro.
the street. I'm walking away.
I'm leaving the city.
It's like, all right, that's my ticket. I'm out of
See you
here.
later, guys.
What if like you go back home and it's in your driveway?
Shh, dude.
You guys like, look, I got you.
I got you this present. Are you gonna be rude to your dad and be like, no?
Yes. Dad, you messed up. You done goofed.
It's like, no, thanks.
But
I'm goofed.
there was another story about this chair,
I heard. Yes.
and
I read
like
this one.
people sit in it, and like just the most horrific, freaky deaths would happen. Like this one guy, he was working construction, and he fell off a ladder and he died.
Whoa.
Another person had sat in the chair and he like walked by, and a spare brick, like just fell off this thing and landed on his head,
Killed him.
killed him. And when you hear things like that, it's like, I'm not even going to try it. Because all those people thought that they could do it.
Again, yeah. They were like Lewis.
It was the chair. I can't remember. It was
the chair of death.
It was a chair that somebody got executed in, right? Like somebody got murdered in the chair. Or it was the chair of somebody who...
Here's the story. This person, it's from England. He owned the chair. And he was so obsessed with it that he would say that it is his chair and nobody can sit in it.
Yeah.
So one person sat in it, and he strangled that person.
Yeah.
What a fucking
strangled
asshole.
that person in his chair. So then, before he died, he put a curse on that chair so that nobody can sit in it. And if somebody does, they die. So he croaked, and then ever since then,
turned into a frog.
Yeah. It was a toad.
No, ever since then, everybody who sat on it has died. So it's in a museum, and people were sitting on it in the museum.
I thought it was in like a restaurant or something.
It was at a Denny's.
I think. Well, I forget. If it was a museum.
It might be both.
But anyways, somebody they put the chair in there, and people were fucking dying. So now it's suspended up on the wall. So
You
that
get like getting a
nobody could
running
sit in
jump
it.
in. Like you get a running jump on that motherfucker.
Would you want to try?
No, dude, I'm telling you, like,
not really.
all these people thought they could get away with it, sat in the chair, and died. Like, Blueone, can you find some of the deaths? Like, some of these instances?
Here, let me find out.
It is just, like, bizarre occurrences. Like, people driving down the road, and all of a sudden, like, crash into a tree on a wide open road. Like,
God, man.
no reason, and they just died.
They must see something like a demon or something like scares the fuck out of them to get them to like wreck or like I mean I would hope so. So just,
Dude, I'm not trying it, man.
Oh, I think it's at a pub.
oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's in a pub,
So
museum.
they
Comes this
put it up
chopper
Because the
again.
pub used to be where he lived, or he used to own. I don't know. I forget, but it was part of. But yeah, dude, that's a spooky chair.
spooky ass chairs, man.
It must be like infused with like the blood of all its victims and stuff like that too. The chair.
Well, yeah, because they sat on a chair and they fucking died, so they're probably pissed.
Pissed on it.
They
Yeah.
go back and
I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't tempt fate with one of those things. So I'd have to ask Robert for permission first before I take his picture.
It's true, Robert. I would too. I would have.
But
What caused that?
what if he doesn't give you permission? How do you know?
Yeah, like I probably wouldn't take a picture after, even if like I asked him. Like, what if he's asleep?
What if you ask and then you just assume that he said yes because you asked, and then you take a picture and then
You get fucked.
you turn and like blade just like in your neck.
Jagged fucking blade. Like, what if Robert was looking at the other sexy doll down the street and he was just like not paying attention to you, and he was just like, oh what? Oh yeah, sure, yeah. And
He seems like the type. When I look at Robert, that's what I see. That's what I get from him. Man.
he's just like, yeah, sure. And like when you finally take a picture, he's like, wait a minute, and he fucking kills us.
But why would it be pictures? Like, what was the story behind that? Did they say? Like,
not,
why is it that he doesn't like pictures being taken?
not. There's no reason. Like, there's no reason that I've looked at like multiple sites and like all it says is just what he's done.
Wow.
But like one of the worst ones, like like, have you guys heard of the Candyman killer?
no.
Candyman killer. This one's pretty fucking sad. It was like in the 1980s, and in the Midwest, and his dad took his son and like his dork friends to go trick or treating, and they came back and like, did your parents used to like check your candy and stuff like that?
I'm gonna say yes.
Mine never checked their candy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
mine never
yours?
checked the candy.
You ever checked the candy?
I'm just gonna say yeah.
You're just gonna say yeah to make my parents look like shitheads?
They didn't like break through every. My dad's
like shooting
method
the candy.
of checking the candy was eating half of my loot.
It's good.
He's like, nothing happened so far. I'm eating whatever's left.
You ate the good half.
And, let me see that Butterfinger. Might be something sharp inside of this.
There might be a razor blade in there.
Nope, not that. Let me check the M&Ms.
Can I cut you off just for a second
yeah,
to
quick.
tell you some of the deaths from the death chair?
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Know if you find
Death
In
chair's
1967, 2 Royal Air Force pilots sat in the chair, only to crash their truck into a tree just after they left the pub.
That's the one I told you about.
Holy fuck.
In 1970, a Mason tested his fate in the hot seat, only to die that same afternoon by falling into a hole at his job site.
Whoa.
A year after that, a roofer who sat in it died after the roof he was working on collapsed. And then when the pub's cleaning lady accidentally tripped and fell onto the chair, she died shortly afterwards from a brain tumor.
Whoa. That's the worst one. Like, you get out of here, bug.
Like, if someone, like, just spite you, just they push you on the chair, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, that's the worst. Like,
Apparently, there's like tons of other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not even half of them.
Yeah, list goes on.
The two pilots. Like I remember hearing, like seeing a picture of where they got into an accident. And it's like, how did they fuck that up? Like it's not like a two-way street. There's not oncoming traffic. Like it's just a straight up like.
Maybe they were kissing each other.
There's some other like haunted shit here that
it is the British Air Force. Don't know.
Have you heard of the eBay haunted painting?
Yeah, I've heard that one. Like, it looks creepy as fuck.
Annabelle the doll.
Oh, no, I haven't heard
Wait,
that one.
isn't that a movie?
Yeah, it is the movie.
But what about eBay? What is this eBay painted painting?
Yeah, it's like really fucking creepy.
Let me find
It's
this.
in 2000. And
listeners, you gotta look this picture up.
Yeah,
it looks fucking scary.
It's fucking creepy. It is a creepy.
I wouldn't mind having this picture in my room.
It's an eBay
Let's just say
haunted
that.
painting.
eBay haunted painting.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna Google.
In 2000, an anonymous eBay seller listed a painting created by the artist Bill Stoneham called "The Hands Resist Him." This painting is now largely considered to be one of the world's most haunted works of art. It causes sickness, screaming, and fear in people.
Dude, this is a creepy painting.
Isn't it fucking-
I wouldn't mind having a print of it. Not the original.
Why?
It's
That's
cool.
terrifying.
That's like
Okay.
such a cool thing. Like, hey, look how fucked up his picture is.
So, the painting was created in 1972 and purchased by Hollywood actor John Marley. It was then bought by a California couple before going up for sale on eBay with a warning about the painting. According to the couple who bought this painting, the figures in the painting moved around at night.
Ooh.
Sometimes disappearing from the canvas entirely. Can you imagine? It's so okay, like this happens in fucking Harry Potter, but if it happened in fucking real life,
Yeah, because in
holy
Harry Potter,
shit.
they're like cool.
Yeah,
Like,
because they
this-
talk to you, and
they
you know,
talk
just
shit and
sometimes
stuff.
like, stop.
Like, Harry, stop jerking off to that girl.
So the boy,
What are you playing?
the boy in the painting was said to actually enter the room where he partially hung, where they partially hung, and everyone who viewed the painting reportedly felt sick and weak.
Oh, that's so cool.
Small children would take one look at the painting and run from the room screaming.
That is so
Dude,
cool.
this is terrifying because I thought that was his sister sitting next to him, but that's not even a human.
No, it's a doll.
It's a doll, man. That's
Why?
See, like,
It's fucking weird.
I would.
Even
Okay.
the name, the hands resist him.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
adults sometimes felt like unseen hands were grabbing them, and others said that they felt like a blast of hot air,
Like a
as if
demon
they'd
breath.
opened the oven.
Ooh, like a demon breath.
So this shit is fucking.
It's
this-
fucking cool. It's cool looking. I think it looks cool. Okay, what would you rather?
I
Okay,
wondered if
Nope.
I'm okay. No chair. I'll say yes to the painting.
Dude, this is really spooky.
I don't know. I wonder if you get like a replica of it, if it like replicates.
Oh, like
that
the ring?
shit.
I would hope not, because I would really want. I wouldn't mind having a fucking print of that.
What if I painted it for you? It's kind of like
Well, you would have to kill yourself and like do the exact same process of the murder and shit. No. If you did like a recreation, that would be an amazing gift. Like,
Even
for Christmas.
even those who viewed the painting online claim to feel a sense of unease, dread, or terror when looking at the painting.
I think it looks cool.
Dude, it's not like it's definitely not something I want to look at like on my wall.
Oh man, there must be something wrong with me. If I
That's
want.
well, I mean, you look at fucking people getting their heads chopped off by helicopter blades.
Say you come over, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
come over
yeah.
to somebody's house,
Yeah.
and they're like, you know, it's some butler, right? And he's like, Mr. Weatherford will be with you in just 1 second, and you can hear his like heels as he walks away, but you don't really know where he is.
And you're just there.
You're
sitting.
in the foyer waiting, and you sit down, and there's just that painting on the wall, and it's just you in a candlelit room looking at that painting.
yeah.
That's fucking.
You're
creepy.
telling me that's not like a pants shitter right there?
It is a pants shitter, but like it's for me. It's like I think it's cool.
Because it just doesn't give you
Foreboding
it,
has a
it
sense
just
of foreboding. Like, what's this fucking
it
crazy?
begs you to
asshole?
stare at it and try to make sense of it, and it's just
madness.
the more you look at it, the more it's like,
worse it
wait,
gets,
why
yeah.
is this composition weird? What is going on?
Oh, okay.
I got some other ones, but I'll let you go.
Wait, quick. Going with this though, with like, what would your parents be more shocked? This photo hanged up on your wall, or like an anime girl like spread up butt cheeks and stuff like that?
I think the butt cheeks.
They would rather have, and you tell them this is a cursed, evil fucking.
Oh well, if I were to tell them the whole story about
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
then
yeah.
of course they'd be fucking like, no, don't even like tell me about it.
No, but the other one's pretty graphic.
What you want to? You have one in your room or something?
No, I don't have. I don't get them.
Potato girls?
Not that stuff. I'd rather get. I wouldn't mind though. Like if you would draw that, I'd be pretty fucking happy. You wouldn't have to give me any more gifts.
What if I drew it to you in like stick figure shape?
That'd be pretty cool too. We're going back to the candy killer, and you go back to your kick-ass ones.
Man, that is a spooky freaking painting. I'm sorry, that is really bothersome.
It's fucking scary.
It is very
You
weird.
listeners have to fucking look this up. That one's fucking good too. We'll go to that one next. But let me finish. I'll do the quick version of this one. So the candy killer takes this. It was this man who took the kids out to go trick or treating. Came back. The kids were like, "We want our candy. We want our candy." And he's like, fucking brats. Okay, you guys can have one piece of candy. So he gave all the kids a pixie stick. They all take it, suck them down like booze.
That's your favorite
I
shit,
love
huh?
pixie sticks, but they all eat all the pixie sticks.
Bogscast listeners, if you ever want to make Grimmsquid happy,
Yeah.
send over some pixie sticks.
And the painting.
Or just pixies.
And the painting.
Or the pixies, or the fucking that painting of the haunted.
Or the
dead.
band.
Nah, they're okay.
Black Francis.
They're okay. But okay, so kids eat the pixie sticks. Within 2 minutes, they start frothing at the mouth. They start like convulsing. The son dies within minutes, and the friends start like the ambulance comes in time to save the kids.
Cyanide?
Well, fucking wait.
Okay.
Fucking wait.
Okay, wow, jeez.
Fucking wait. Fucking wait.
Mr. Direct.
So okay. They do find out it is cyanide. There was cyanide in the fucking
man.
like pixie sticks.
Lily of the Valley.
The dad is fucking screaming bloody murder, like what's going on? The mom's bloody murder. They're on a manhunt for this person who gave these kids these fucked up pixie sticks. And the only person who was with the kids the whole night was the dad, so he's like helping the cops trying to find this guy. He points this one guy. The guy gets arrested, and they're already gonna convict this guy and put him in jail. Mm-hmm. At the funeral, the dad's like, "Thank you for helping me find my son's killer" and stuff like that. And then you find out because this one cop digs a little fucking deeper, like a fucking good cop should.
Fucking Gordon.
He finds, Detective Gordon, not detective, like Officer Gordon. He's fucking Private Gordon. He goes in and sees that the dad a month before bought cyanide 2 towns over. And his whole plan was to poison his son because he put life insurance on his son. So he
just wanted fucking money.
He didn't tell his wife, so he murdered the son. He lied to his wife. The whole town played this victim crowd, and when they arrested him and stuff like that, and he said, "Do you have any remorse for killing your son?" And he's like, "Nope." And I would do it again.
Holy
and
shit.
Even he would have this laugh too. Like if you look him up, he's like
Joker laugh?
he looks like a fucking loser, but like he had this laugh that every time he would think of his son, he would just laugh like, "Yeah, I did it." And the other inmates wouldn't fuck with him, and they gave him the nickname the Candyman Killer and stuff like that. Yeah, but like you look at him like the Candyman Killer, he looks like a fucking dork. Like you would beat his ass, Wes. I mean, fucking Pajarosito.
Whoa,
Cut that
whoa.
out. You beat him.
Dean Arnold Surreal?
Maybe it's him, but like look current.
Is that him right there?
No, Candyman. No. Look current.
Is that him right there?
No, that's the guy from the Kick-Ass movie.
That's the Candyman.
Yeah, but like he's a fucking weenie. But it's just like to kill your own son over money. Like that's.
Whoa.
I guess
Wait a
that was
second.
him. I guess that was him.
Dean Arnold Coral.
Maybe
I don't know, but this guy sounds even more terrifying.
Is he more terrifying? Maybe I got the PG version of it.
Because this guy abducted, tortured, and murdered a minimum of 28 boys in a series of killings spanning from 1970 to
I just shit on my little ghosty story right there.
Sorry.
Pajarosito.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're bringing in the fucking murder rape game, and I can't compare that.
Well, that is spooky. Like that picture of him right there. He looks like a monster.
It's all blurry and shit. But like, what did that guy kill?
Cause of death: gunshot wounds of left chest and back.
Nice.
Homicide.
He should be killed.
Other names: the Candyman, the Pied Piper.
See, he was a candy man.
Okay, well,
How many people did he kill?
A minimum of 28.
So I would say there's double that number that they didn't find the bodies. Man, that's fucking terrible.
That is really spooky.
Okay, if you're a serial killer,
if I were
how would you murder the children?
Holy hell.
No.
Pixie sticks,
Pixie sticks.
cyanide. I'm gonna look this guy up.
Yeah, pig stick cyanide.
Alright, well,
It shows you like how to buy.
Ronald Clark O'Brien.
Maybe that's him. Yeah, look up pictures of him. Ronald Clark O'Brien. Because I think that's
Murderpedia. Did you know that this existed?
no.
there's a Wikipedia
That's
for
him
everything.
right there. That's him
man.
right there.
Wow, he looks remorseless.
He looks like a fucking like loser though. Okay,
They
go.
call him the Candyman.
Yeah.
Well,
see.
here's another
There's like
painting
Candymans
story.
being thrown around.
Here's another haunted painting story. It's called The Anguished Man.
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2.
Have you heard of The Anguished Man?
No, who was in
I have
Ghostbusters 2 though? I like the little guy assistant. He's like, Master.
Okay.
Oh, go back to your fucking ghost painting.
No, he's finally participating. Let's not shit on him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to participate. Fuck these guys. I don't know what's... Okay, this
He's like Halloween. Okay.
This is kind of terrifying.
Look this picture up too, listeners.
Okay, yeah. So look up the anguished man if you feel like
He looks like
creeping
he looks
yourself
like a
out.
crayon.
Okay, so this painting, this owner was kept by.
Is that scary?
Why? That's scary.
It's fucking terrifying.
Dude, I was not ready.
Yeah, it's looking scary.
Sean Robinson, I think he's the artist.
Yeah.
So he was painting it, and look at it. It's
That's
fucking
worse than the
terrifying.
other one. I think that's a lot.
That was
worse.
me. This is actually a photo of me from when it was like 100 degrees the other day.
He was driving down the street and he saw Pajarosito. He's like, whoa, that guy's having a bad
This
day.
is me whenever I have to test drive a car that's just been sitting in the heat for the whole day, and I have to jump in it before the AC fires on. It's like,
He just like, this
No, I'm sorry, Sean Robinson. He's the one he's in possession.
You could
of
say
the
any
painting.
name. No one's gonna fucking be like, wait a minute.
Stop fucking shitting on me.
Okay,
God
okay.
damn.
This is Return of the
Anyways,
Lost
okay,
Ark.
his grandma.
Indiana Jones at the end.
Yeah.
When they open the
like,
this is eyeballs.
Okay, go.
His grandma was explaining to him how the artist created it, and she told him that the artist used his own blood
Nice.
mixed with paint to paint the painting. And soon after he completed it, he killed himself.
Oh.
So she claimed to hear voices and crying when the painting was displayed, and she used to see shadowy figures of a man in her house.
Wow.
Which is why she locked it away in the attic.
Nice.
So, as soon as Robinson he took the painting back to his house, his family and himself started experiencing the same kind of creepy phenomenon shit. His son would fall down the stairs. His wife felt something stroking her.
Whoa.
Stroking her hair, and they saw the shadowy man and they heard crying
That's the worst.
when they took it to their own house. So, here's the fucking creepy shit, okay?
That was really creepy shit.
If you thought that was creepy,
Yeah.
Robinson decided to set up a camera overnight to try to capture some of the strange events.
Yeah.
They show slamming doors, rising smoke, and the painting falling from the wall for no reason.
Oh, it's just like, that is fucking scary.
How's that for some fucking scary shit?
that's
This
pretty
fucking
fucking
shitty.
scary,
in the
man.
Bogs cabin,
In the
man.
Bogs,
Bogs
man.
cabin,
Like, it's
just
got a
that
little
fucking-
darker around here now. See, I'm scared. We're gonna stay in the light all the way. We're gonna stay up here all until dawn.
And then the candle went out.
Oh, fuck.
There you go.
That painting is really
Is
fucking...
this video? Can we find this video?
Yeah, there's video. Oh yeah. If you guys want, I could put it up
Yeah.
on the website.
Oh my gosh.
Put a
dude.
video of
link
the
to it.
anguish man.
Or we could do one of those things where we like cut and then like cuts to our reaction to the video, but we didn't actually watch it. Like right now, we could just be like, "Whoa, that was a spooky video, guys! Check out the link in the page."
We all changed pants because we pissed our pants all at once.
I hate it. They do that. They cut to something that you didn't get to see. You just hear reactions. And you're like, "Whoa, you guys, that was lame."
Oh man, that's crazy.
Well, okay, well I'll put a link up, and if you guys want to pause the video,
Yeah.
or pause if you're watching this on YouTube, pause the video and you can look up the link.
Oh my gosh.
Or if you're on iTunes, we just go to the link. But yeah, that's some scary shit.
It's pretty fucking fucked up. Like, I would think that would be possible. Like a man just sacrificing himself to
His
like,
own fucking blood is in the painting.
yeah, just like he's probably visited by shit. Whoa, he's here to laugh.
Creepy.
He's creepy. The other ones I have are kind of like minor. Like the ones you've been fucking hitting them out of the park. Like I'm just like moseying on through with these.
All right, well go ahead. Shithead.
No, fucking no. Mine's have been kind of shitty. Yours has been fucking great. The one I thought was really fucked up was the SS Oregon Medan. It's like this Dutch merchant ship. In 1947, these two ships caught this distress signal saying SOS. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, it might just be raindrops.
Yeah, shit. We hope it's not the anguish
Or
man.
blood drops.
Blood drops.
drops.
Oh, fuck. As one of us gets dragged through the fucking sea. This is a fucking shit story.
Ah, see, you gotta stop blue balling.
Okay. So this fucking ship was like, and it said SOS. We float. All officers, including the captain, are dead in the chart room and the bridge. probably the whole crew is gone. And then it paused for a couple of seconds, and then one more last message came in: please help, I'm dying. And an hour later, the Silver Star cruise ship like passed by the abandoned ship. A few men went on board the SS Orhan, and they saw nothing but the bodies of the crew, like with death masks on, like, you know, like horrified fucking faces, like looking up to the sky, like
petrified.
Just petrified. They were all petrified, and they're like, holy fuck, we gotta like take all these bodies out, see what happens. As soon as they tried to like take the bodies off, a fire broke out in the middle of the boat. And it was spread so fast that they didn't have enough time to take any of the bodies off. They had to get off, and the fucking ship just sank to the fucking bottom of the sea.
That's crazy.
Which makes me think, like, from what people saw, like, one guy kind of, like, did proof that it could have been, like, they had, like, a chemical spill or, like, maybe a gas leak. But, like, they're on the ocean. How the fuck can that, like, kill everyone?
I don't know.
I think on the top deck, especially.
Yeah,
like,
with the fresh air.
Unless they all died, they all got poisoned underneath,
And then they all just fell one by one.
started going to the top deck.
I want to hope that, like, maybe, like, a demon just fucking killed them all one by one.
You want to hope?
I want to hope that they got murdered.
That's what you want.
But I'm like, the fact that, like, I wish we would go and find that ship and saw what happened. Like,
What you want to go to the fucking death ship?
yeah, the death ship to see one.
The Black Pearl.
And the last one I have is like this. Ever heard of the Japanese cannibal?
No.
This one weird. Look up this guy. His name is Isig. I'm gonna say
jeez.
ISSEISAGAWA.
Okay, Sagawa?
Sagawa. Yeah.
Say Sagawa.
Yes, this guy's a famous Japanese cannibal, and in 1981 he invited his fellow classmate to read poetry with him, and he's like this little dorky guy, but like he invited this
Holy
girl.
shit, he's creepy.
Yeah,
looking,
he's creepy.
though.
Look at this guy.
Check this guy out.
He invited his.
It looks like a Japanese Terry Richardson. This is awesome.
But like he invited this girl to come over because she probably like took pity on his dorky ass.
So this is where they got the what's the
What,
that one movie?
inspiration? For what?
Hard candy.
Hard candy, maybe hard candy. I don't
No,
think so.
the interview. What's
Maybe.
it called?
Which one?
Oh no, the audition.
Audition.
The audition. I don't know. Maybe. This is more terrifying. I mean, that's more terrifying. Shoot your pants. But this one, like when she was reading the poetry to him, he got his dad's rifle and shot her in the neck. What? Shot her in the neck. She bled to death, and he was so excited that he almost passed out. But he's like, I gotta work fast. So he raped the corpse, and then he tried to eat her. But like all the knives he had were too dull, so he had to go next door and buy butcher knives. And he said like the first thing I ate was her back fat and her ass because they were so delicious. And in his words, I wanted to absorb her essence. And he ate her for 3 days. And on the third day, she was getting probably smelly, so he went to go throw her in a river. Cops found his ass and like convicted him. But his daddy was rich and said like, nope.
Oh, he got free.
He got freed, and
Are you kidding me?
He did this in France, so like they held him in Paris for a while, and he got transferred to Japan, and it just through the loophole he was able to like free. To this day, he's still out there.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He's still alive to this day. So he's out there. You know he's fucking murdering people and eating them, like poor girls, poor little probably Japanese girls getting eaten by this guy.
That's creepy.
Oh my god.
I just see like he has a plate full of ass. It's like nom, 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 nom. This is
And butt.
I've got shit. Well, I got another painting. Apparently, paintings are always fucking haunted.
Of course, that one's good too.
It's called The Crying Boy.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this one?
This is Lewis when he plays Halo.
Have you heard of this?
Okay.
You're the Crying Boy, right?
Yeah, you heard of this one? You guys are fucking kings of horror shit.
It's not paintings.
It's like the horror version of Jay Leno. You hear this?
Oh, check out this one.
Oh, check out this little thing of the news.
Better than the fucking Rocky version.
So the Crying Boy. Hey,
You guys see that fucking crying kid?
Seen that old movie? The Crying Boy is a painting by Bruno Amadio.
Oh shit.
And it is a painting that every firefighter hates because every house that it has been in, the house is burned down.
Nice.
So they believe that this painting,
Someone's a demon.
summons a demon or some shit, and it causes the house to burn down, but the painting is always unscathed. It doesn't have any
That's some
burn
good
marks,
varnish on that motherfucker. That's why.
any ash marks or anything every single time. but it burns down the house.
And it says that no firefighter would allow a copy of the painting in their own house.
Yeah.
Because they would always find it amidst the ruins of burned houses.
That's crazy. You think that's real or no?
Well, shit, if it's been in other places.
Out of the three, which one has been the worst? I think the first one is probably the creepiest.
The kid? That's
Yeah.
pretty creepy. But the blood one is creepy
The
too.
Anguish Man. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
The Anguished Man is just a terrifying painting.
Yeah.
Just by
The
itself.
Crying Boy doesn't look that spooky, but the fact that if you were to go through the ruins of a house and
And
you just
that's-
find this painting that survived,
You know shit's gone down with
that's
that
gonna
painting.
make it spooky.
Yeah, I wouldn't even pick it up. I'd be like, nope. Any more of that or no?
There's some other shit.
You were gonna tell us your story about what time is it? What we have plenty of fucking
Oh,
time.
we got plenty of time.
Do you remember you said in the college dorm?
Yeah, your college dorm was haunted.
So
More haunted stories.
yeah,
because next week we're gonna have a fucking guest that's he's gonna be just all her.
bring the thunder.
It's bringing the thunder, so we gotta try to come at her.
So okay, so college was a crazy time, but
Pajarosito's name was Ghost. He was just boo.
It was wild,
He was
yeah.
in the girl shower. Boo.
I would appear in the shower and then I wasn't there. It was crazy. I'd tell him that you were just hallucinating.
Yes, I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. I'm not here.
I'm a friendly ghost,
Can
baby.
only materialize
I can
once
feel your
every 10
boner.
years.
That's a ghost. Ghost bones.
I can only materialize.
I'm the hairless.
So check this out. So when I was in college, I was renting a house that in the 60s was used as the hideout for Timothy Leary, the guy who advocated the use of LSD.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on these people. I can't remember, the Brotherhood of Love or something like that. These people are. And they made some kind of special LSD back then called Orange Sunshine or something like that. And so anyway, there's a lot of history on this block and in this area. And I didn't know that at the time. So I moved in, and I liked it. I liked the house, but there was a cement foot and hand of a little boy out in the front, by the door. And it's oh, that's cute, some kid, whatever, right? But
Some brat.
my friends came over one day, and my friend was very clairvoyant. And immediately he's like, something's wrong here. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I feel something in this house. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
And he's like, he was so bothered by it, he didn't want to ever step foot inside the house.
Yeah.
If he was ever to come out, he'd just hang out outside in the patio. He would never go inside the house. So I thought it was weird. But one time, we're all hanging out, playing games, and the TV had been on. We're drinking game. I think we're playing King's Cup, and the TV was on, and everyone inside the house was playing King's Cup in our circle.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the TV just shuts off, and none of us had touched the remote. It wasn't disconnected. It wasn't unplugged. TV just shut off, and it was really weird because it's not one of those TVs with the sleeper feature. Older TVs have that function where you can have the TV turn off in an hour or two.
Yeah.
It didn't have that feature. We did not program it to do that. It just turned off. So that in combination, we started making jokes oh, it's a ghost. Oh. You know what I mean? But then that in combination with my friend who was a clairvoyant, we're like, all right, that's spooky.
Yeah.
Then one night after a party, I can't remember what, but I came out of my room and I was turning things off, or things were already turned off, but I had to grab something. Well, I walk outside, and we had a chair in the corner of my living room, and I'm looking around, and I see a silhouette sitting in the chair.
Holy fuck.
And I was like, oh, I thought it was my buddy Mike. And I'm like, oh. And I called out to him. I was like, Mike, what's up? And it didn't respond. And I was waiting, and I couldn't hear sound. I couldn't hear, and there are lights outside, I could see lights on things, but I couldn't see any light on the figure. And I started walking closer to it, and I couldn't hear snoring, I couldn't hear breathing, and I walked about halfway through the living room, and I couldn't make out any details on this figure. It was just a silhouette sitting in the chair,
man.
and I felt absolute fear and terror, and I couldn't step
Away?
closer to the thing
yeah.
because it was like I was getting a harmful vibe from it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get closer to the thing.
Oh my god.
Like, and so I fucking booked it and ran. That's what I was telling you when you, when you were like, I was all, oh, actually, I've done that. Like,
That's scary.
it was terror, dude. I don't know how else to describe it, but like, I called out to it. I was like, Mike, and like, I'm getting closer and closer. It didn't move. It didn't shuffle, but it was clearly, I know for a fact, a silhouette sitting there in the chair, and I just like booked it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. Like, if it's a ghost, it's not gonna be there in the morning. Like,
you take your haunted painting with you and you run outside the fucking house.
dude, I've never like, I don't have that like, if I thought it was a person, you know what I mean, I would have.
You would have seen silhouette. You would have saw something.
If I thought it was a drunk person or whatever, like, I would have been like, hey, shithead, like, wake up.
But you felt it. You felt the evil.
With every step, dude, I, like you said, I felt evil.
Yeah.
There was an unease.
So
That's scary.
yeah, I don't know, dude. But and then we found out that place also used to be used as a meth lab.
Oh, so you know people were like taking
And
out.
that people were like, you needed to get this house exercised or have like something done.
Did you guys do it or no?
I didn't know.
You left
I
before.
moved down, went to LA. I started film school. I ran into you guys.
You guys. The real terrorist.
But yeah, there was that, and like my roommates have stories too where they were like, they had dreams, like weird dreams or just things like that bothered them, and we all were kind of having our experiences individually, and finally one day just kind of were like, no, I think this place is fucking haunted, like like straight up, it was spooky.
Oh my god, man.
So yeah,
Like, it would have been worse if it would have like stood up and it's like fucking way taller than you.
I don't know.
You're already a tall guy.
But I'm telling you,
So,
like, it wasn't a gigantic living room, but I mean, I'm halfway over to this chair, and I didn't get the sense that was a human or like anything. Like, I felt evil.
That's fucking scary, man.
fucking
That's
creepy,
scary.
though.
That like, they're like, it, like,
Like, it seemed like a pissed off presence that was just like violent, angry, and waiting. Like,
waiting for something.
and that's why, like, every step I took, that feeling was getting more and more inside of me. I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm out.
Nope.
Enough.
Big old cup of nope.
If it's a guy, I will fight you, but I didn't think it was a guy. And like, nobody crashed there that night.
I wouldn't. Fuck
If
that.
you told me that story, I wouldn't want to go back inside.
No, I mean, like, the next morning I was like, hey, who crashed? And they're like, no, nobody.
Oh man, so it was definitely wolves.
There's nobody crashing in the living room. So I was like, I was pretty sure that there wasn't.
Oh my god, that is scary.
Because there was so much floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who's just going to pass out in the chair?
Yeah, or even then, like,
And even then, the way people pass out in chairs is not sitting upright.
yeah, they're slumped or they're
And
like
this
trying.
person was not slumped.
This guy was just waiting.
It seemed like somebody was just sitting there waiting for
like
me
an
to get
authority
close.
figure was just like
Yeah.
ready to fuck shit up. Oh my god, that's fucking scary.
So I was not about it.
Hell no.
I ran like a little bitch.
Oh, fuck
Dude,
that,
I'm
man.
telling you,
You
it was
should
like
run,
it was
like-
like terror. It was absolute terror.
Like, that reminds me of like mine. Like, you don't even know this. I only a few people know this story. Like, I'll make it quick in case you have one more stuff you want to.
I got stuff.
Okay, let me do a quick one. We can.
I got
connect it.
like
yeah.
I don't really have like ghost stories, but I have fucking fucked up dreams.
Fucked up dreams. Okay, well, let me just tell my quick one. So in you ever heard of Chino Hills? Chino Hills?
Chino
Hills?
Hills?
You heard of
Yeah,
Chino
what
Hills?
are you talking about?
Okay, calm the fuck down, ghost guys and shit. And okay, Chino Hills. My uncle bought a house there before there even was any construction. It was just ranch. Oh, that was a hellhound right now.
That was definitely a hellhound.
That was a hellhound. Okay, so he bought this house and he built it from the ground up, and apparently the land used to be like homes before they tore it down to make these new homes. Used to be homes for the inmates' wives, because there used to be a prison out there. And one night, a prisoner came down and murdered some of the wives. And it was like hush hush. Like, if you can look up to it, it's there, but like it's not like they try to like bury that shit. He builds up this nice house, and I always have I remember always going there when I was young, just scared out of my I never wanted to be there alone. His son, unfortunately passed away in the pool area in the back. And, ever since he passed away, the mom and my mom and some other people I never saw, but other people in my families saw him, the boy that died. walking around, and because he drowned, he was blue.
Oh,
And he was like a little boy. Like, he was like your nephew's ages.
so like 4 or 3 years
4 or
old?
3. Yeah, walking around like Pet Sematary status. We're like just walking around looking for the mom.
That's creepy.
Creepy. And like, I remember the neighbor, me and this person, we would talk, and she would tell me like, I saw this figure in my room, and sometimes it would look at me and then rush at me, like trying to come at me.
Charge
and
at it?
Charge at her, and she would close the door and be like terrified. And when she would open it slowly, it would not be there. So like, it'd always be waiting at the end and trying to rush her.
That's fucking...
And I'm like, oh my god, this whole fucking area is creepy. Because even at night, like, it would just be terrifying. And the worst one was like, it was just me and my uncle, and he had to go to a store. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and watch TV and play some video games. And I go up to the top, second floor, and I'm going down the hall, and it's one of those long hallways, like Cougars hallway. And I feel something behind me, and I'm like, oh my god, there's something fucking behind me. And I turn slowly, and at the end of the hallway, I see like, for me, it like the way this person was walking was like a clock, like they were walking in like a corpse would walk, like, you know how like that. And it like, it still scares me, like, even talking about it. Like, I can see it clear as fucking day. The person had like, it was like a funeral attire, and I couldn't see her face because it was kind of veily, and her hands were like old as fuck. And she didn't like acknowledge me. She just walked up the thing and stopped on the top of the floor, and like, I started crying because I was so fucking scared, and I just ran into the room, and like, I didn't wait until I heard my uncle's voice. But like, the fact that it was just like, it probably wasn't even like a ghost, just maybe a memory, but the fact that it like walked up and I saw it, like, it just fucking terrified the fuck out of me. And it was, you know, in horror movies and stuff at night, you see it at night. This fucking bitch was like at 2 PM.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's
So
probably
it was
even worse, because
really
then, like,
You
now
don't
you gotta
expect
wait
it.
for night.
Yeah, you gotta wait for night. Like, even then, like, we would all sleep in one big, because she had a huge room. We'd all sleep in that room. And I wouldn't want to go outside because I know she was out there. I never wanted to be alone.
Oh, they're gonna go get her right now.
Oh, they're gonna go get that old bitch. To this day, like, and then, I mean, it's sad because my uncle died and they sold the house, but like, that whole area is cursed as fuck, man. Like, I'll never go back in that house because after that, like, even when I used to have to go back, I would be like, I'm waiting by the door.
How old were you again?
It's like 10, 11.
Fuck.
Like, even to this day, like, I wouldn't want to go inside that house because I know that old lady is still there. Or maybe they exercised her, or like, oh shit, there she is coming on a fucking fire truck. Remember me, asshole? And then Pajarosito's guy is driving the car and shit like that.
Yeah. So growing up, there was this place right by my house. It's called the Onion House.
Oof.
And it. I'm trying to find out. Like right now, I'm trying to do research on the place. But growing up, there wasn't like Wikipedia where you could Google it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just the haunted house.
Yeah.
And it looked decrepit. Like, it's kind of in a clearing. Like, it's like there was a lot of trees around, a lot of forest, and you can just see through just the surface trees from the road. You know, from the distance from the road to the house, there's just a few trees that are in front of it, but you can definitely drive by, and it was spooky all the time. Well, one time, my mom had a relative over. A relative didn't know the situation or the circumstance of the house, or the Onion House, didn't know it was allegedly haunted, didn't know any of the backstory to it or anything. And we're driving by, and one day she's like, oh, like that lady's costume. She's like, that's a pretty neat costume. We're like, what are you talking about? And a little bit of backstory. I guess the stagecoach, or the Onion House was like a stagecoach back in the day. It's like 1880 something, you know, horses and whatever. So it's like a station. So the relative's like, oh, I like her outfit. We go, what outfit? And she's like, the lady in the yellow, the old-timey yellow dress. She's like, I like that.
Oh my god.
And we all look, and there's nobody on the fucking side of the road. There's nobody on the side. And even then, it's not that area of Bandera isn't like sidewalk friendly.
Yeah.
It's literally like you'd have to be walking through the grass or whatever. We don't see anything.
Oh my god.
And we're like, where did you see her? She's like, right there on the side of the road. And even now, she doesn't see her either.
So she's like, it hits her.
Holy
Well,
shit.
she had no idea that the Onion House was there. Because like I said, like us, we know to like look through the trees, be like, oh, there's the onion house.
Yeah.
She's just in town for like a day or two.
Yeah. So
she has no idea the onion house is there. She just happened to see a woman in a yellow dress in an old timey, age appropriate outfit, just outside of the onion house.
Wow. So, do you know there's any story of that person or no? Like,
I know the onion house is haunted. People hear like glass breaking, things like that. But it sucks because since then they've actually done, I guess because of vandalism, so
of course,
the area,
kids are like teens are probably drinking and fucking.
Yeah, and it was like the thing. I remember being in elementary school, being like, we were all big into vampire hunting back then.
Oh, a guy's gonna fucking kill a few onion hunters?
Well, Van Helsing.
Like we would tell each other like, yeah, last night I snuck out because like I said, I lived close to it, so we'd be like, yeah, last night I snuck out. I went over there. I was hunting vampires
at the onion house.
Yeah, and then like none of us. I don't think any. Like I definitely didn't. I never broke out of my house to fucking
really
walk to the onion house. Yeah.
Holy fuck! How many vampires did you kill?
Yeah, right. It's legions. But the thing was,
they name a weapon after me.
But yeah, dude, since then they've kind of restored it, and it just doesn't look scary now.
Oh, it's like a tourist.
Taken down a lot of the trees from out in front of it, but
it's probably still haunted. It has to be.
People
still
hear shit like all the time. I don't want to spend too much time like on my phone reading right now, but
yeah. But the onion house.
If you look through, like it's one of the top haunted places in
onion house. I like the name.
Yeah,
onion house. Yeah,
onion house. Has he got another painting for us, or?
No, this is actually a statue.
Oh shit!
It's the woman from Lem statue. I'll show you what it is.
Got a nice little gift. You got
you got another painting for us? Painting boy?
Fuck, man. This is the statue.
Dismissive.
It's kind of.
It looks weird.
That's a dick.
It looks like the Beetlejuice.
That's a dick with a bar through it.
Okay, so I wasn't gonna, say what it looked like.
It looked like a wiener.
Sorry, guys.
It does, but here's the fucked up shit about it.
It's
right?
made of dick.
Let's delve into this story.
I chopped
right?
up 1,000 dicks and put it in there.
Let's check this out. So,
there it goes.
The woman from Lem statue dates back for thousands of years, and has been nicknamed the Goddess of Death.
Whoa!
Because they don't know why or how it was cursed, but every family who has owned it since its discovery have all died.
Whoa.
So, not just like the immediate family, their entire family.
Oh, so they kills everyone,
So
even the dog.
the whole family is gone. The last family, that's fucking creepy.
Now, we're just seeing the onion house. It looks like a ghost would hang
That's
out
the
on
onion
top.
house.
That is terrifying. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but see now they.
That's all
see,
nice,
even
huh?
then.
Yeah, fuck
But then they remodeled it. It was just, sorry.
It looks creepy as fuck, though.
So the final family that had the statue
Yeah.
is they're called the Biverbrooks. The Biverbrooks.
They sold butter.
in England.
Yeah.
They lost the majority of their family, and there are only 2 brothers left.
How did they kill? Like, how would they die? Just old age, or?
It does. There's no like. They don't really go into detail. But everybody dies. So there was only 2 brothers left of the entire family, and they finally donated it to the Scottish Museum in Edinburgh. And the person who took the statue in, he died.
Holy fuck! So you just can't touch this piece of shit.
You can't touch it. So it is now hidden away, encased in glass, so that no one else can touch it.
But you can still see it.
It can be subjected. I don't think it's even in that.
So they would keep it.
I don't think it's being viewed. Yeah.
So nobody knows
Why it's haunted?
why it's
Nobody
haunted.
No.
And what do we know about the civilization that created the damn
Is that
thing?
how it looks? The dick one, or is it the old? That
No.
GIF?
This is how it looks.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the GIF that you have.
Yeah, because it's small. It's like enough. It's small enough to be put in your home. It was made. They're saying it's made around 3500 BCE in Cyprus, found in Eastern Europe
it had to been like
in 1878.
sacrificial. Like they probably like sacrificed babies to it or something like that, or like a devil shrine. It has to be that. If it's killing motherfuckers. Like
The first owner was Lord Alphont.
he
Sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, sounds like a vampire.
7-member family all died within 6 years of him receiving the statue. So they're all dying within years of like getting the statue.
Is there a commonality like in the deaths? Like is there
like strangled or fucking
ghost hands around their necks? Wieners? Wieners?
Wieners.
Not to my knowledge. I don't know if they got, dick death or something.
That should be good. Oh, yeah, this is fucking creepy, too.
But this is some creepy shit.
This one's not as, like, spooky as the other ones, but this is just creepy.
No, it's spooky. It's creepy.
What the fuck does this guy's... Okay.
So,
Let's do this.
So this will segue into my dream.
Okay.
Hopefully.
In Jesus Christ.
We're still on the Onion House a little bit. That fucking thing is creepy.
It is pretty damn creepy. All right.
Okay, go.
So in January of 2006, in New York, the patient of a well-known psychiatrist draws a face of a man that has been repeatedly appearing in her dreams.
Oh, man. No.
Have you seen how this guy looks?
No, dude, I know about this one.
You heard this one?
This is fucked up, dude.
Same for the listeners. They might not know.
Okay, so the woman, she meets the man in her dreams, and he gives her, like, advice on her private life. And she swears that she has never, ever seen this man in her life. So the portrait lies forgotten on the psychiatrist's desk for a couple days until another patient who has no connection with the previous patient who drew the painting, who drew this man, recognizes the face.
And it's like they all share that face.
They recognize the
Is it
face.
getting cold? You guys...
It's a little fucking creepy.
Okay,
getting really
so
chilly.
It's good.
so
Hearing
from
noises back here.
within a few months, 4 patients recognized the man as a frequent presence in their own dreams.
Yeah, this guy looks like a total lunatic.
He looks like a not even human. He looks fucking.
He
like
looks
a doll,
weird,
like
yeah.
a doll.
So, from January 2006 until today, at least 2,000 people have claimed to see this man in their dreams in many cities all over the world. LA, Berlin, Sao Paulo, Tehran, Beijing, Rome, Barcelona, Stockholm, Paris, New Delhi, Moscow. A lot of fucking cities. And there's a website called thisman.org where people go in and there's like a little a guest book.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at that.
Yeah,
He kind of looks like a taxi driver, or like a guy that sells pizza. But like he's just creepy though. He's like creepy. Like you wouldn't. Like I want to think that's like a guy who's like a time shifter or like someone who a dream.
At the moment, there's no ascertained relation or common trait among the people that have seen this man in their dreams, and no living man has ever been recognized to be resemblant
That face
of that man. It's just fuck. That's creepy shit.
That is creepy shit. Like, but see, I want to think it's like official. Like that guy's going into people's dreams to influence their kind of like Inception, in a sense.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to
Still, like,
have,
you
have
don't think so?
a guy crush his all his money and his inheritance.
His inheritance.
Yeah, I would like to think that's what Mr. Taxi Cab Driver would like to do.
Like they couldn't get Leo, so they got that. guy.
Yeah,
He kind of looks like Andy Kaufman's character in Taxi.
A little bit, yeah. He's just fucking creepy.
Laka.
He looks kind of like an alien, though, like in a sense. Like maybe
That's the thing. His facial features aren't human. Like
human,
he's got exaggerated large eyes.
and just his feature, like his head's too like small.
well, I mean, it is a drawing, so
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's as closely.
That's the drawing that the patient drew.
Yeah.
She's fucking talented, man.
Yeah.
Well, this
I mean,
one-
if this guy's fucking like.
In everyone's dreams, like it's
Yeah.
haunted the fucking. Like before you get into dreams, though, like one more drawing that this. I'll put this up too. We're putting a lot of shit up, but this one is like this insane asylum patient drew this picture before an hour before their death, and I'll put it up. Look how fucked up that is.
That's fucking creepy.
Look how creepy this
Holy
is. And
shit.
that reminded
is
me.
some creepy shit
Look
right
at this shit,
there.
Pajarosito.
Oh man.
Oh
What the fuck?
no!
That it just looks like it's gonna pop out of the like. It's just a picture of like it's like it looks scribbles, but in the middle of the scribble is like a man screaming.
face.
Look, so there's the man everyone dreams about.
Yeah,
There's Andy Kaufman.
he looks just like. Imagine that girl was
Yeah.
just watching Taxi and
That's very
she was all
close.
fucked up.
Everyone, all these people are falling asleep watching Taxi.
They're watching Nick at Night and they're all fucking like,
Oh my god!
and they're like, yeah, I saw that fucking asshole Kaufman.
Yeah, it made me feel good. He made me laugh.
Andy Kaufman
Gave
was
me
very
laughing
funny.
eyes.
He was very, very fucking funny. His pranks and shit, like, just too
Oh
good.
my god, dude. Yeah.
Oh, are we doing our time?
We're good on
almost,
time.
We're almost done with the
We
witching
can-
hour?
yeah, we're good
Well,
with that.
we're talking about
So,
dreams.
I had Okay, so this is a dream that I had as a child.
Not the alien one.
Not the alien one.
Okay, because you already said that one.
But I'll say that one again because that was... Well, I mean, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Well, this dream I've had only once, but it was that terrifying to me that it stuck with me. So, it's a very short dream. I'm asleep in my room. Actually, I'm in the same room now.
Holy shit.
I wake in my dream. I'm lying on my bed, and my mother comes in. It's nighttime. She comes into the room, and she's looking down on me. I can see her face. She was young, obviously, because back then. She's looking at me, and she's just staring at me. And then I see her face start going from young to old, right before my fucking eyes, to like an old lady, and then it started shifting into the skull.
Holy fuck.
And then I'm like, nope, and I fucking woke up.
You woke up like you felt like she's just looking straight at you, like she's
looking
away.
Yeah, just picture it like somebody's looking at you. Someone that you love is looking at you, and you see their face start morphing from their young current face into an old person and slowly start going to a skull.
Rotten skull. Oh my god. What, did you scream? No?
I fucking woke up quick. I'm like, holy shit, because it felt real, because it was the same time of day.
Did she say anything to you?
No.
Have you ever fucking had the sleep paralysis?
Yes, I have a
My
lot.
father has.
Where you have a fucking dream and you want to scream, but then like you wake up and you cannot.
That, or like there's
move
something like over you and you want to like wake the fuck up, because I get that.
I've had
say
it
that's
before, dude, where I
ghosting,
have a
man.
dream.
They say there's ghosts.
Yeah, they used to say it's like a ghost thing on your chest or whatever, but I've had it before, dude, where I was in a dream and it was bad and I was trying to wake myself up, but like usually I have this thing where I realize when a dream gets fucking crazy for me, there's like I break the fourth wall in my dream and I'm like, wait, this is a dream. And the second I'm aware of it, I wake up.
Oh damn.
But in this one instance, it was like you're hitting the eject button and it wasn't working, and I was like, no, get me the fuck out of this dream. And I couldn't I realized like something was preventing my body from moving, and I was like, nope, fuck. Like I was trying to like kick myself awake, like force myself to wake up, and I couldn't fucking move. And then I remember waking up and trying to scream and just not being able to, like being like. And then finally,
oh my god,
finally, like my body, I could like move. I was like, oh my god! And I remember like Rosie stirred a little bit, and she's like, oh, blah blah blah. I was just like, I don't know, but like I had to go back to bed, and I was like just rattled because like, what the fuck?
And it's even worse when it's like still dark, so you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go back to sleep.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Like I had to try to go back to sleep. I was like very like weary.
But see, that only happens for me like in a few places, like especially where Jackie Banks lives. Like
that place is kind of,
her place is
surrounding area is kind of creepy.
The whole area, the city she lives in, is very, very creepy, and like her house is very creepy, and it, like they see a ton of stuff. I'll let her explain all the stuff she sees in there by that house. But I always get sleep paralysis there. Never at my house. Never at anyone else's house. I feel like it has to be something to do with ghosts in a sense. Yeah. Like, do you think it's a creepy area?
It's a little eerie, yeah.
Like, weird. Like, I live in a fucking crime-filled area where there's motherfucking helicopters and goddamn, the Punisher shooting motherfuckers left and right. But, like, it doesn't feel creepy. Like, I can walk down that hill and it doesn't feel creepy to me. But Covina, where she lives, is just really, really creepy.
Well, the difference is, I feel that people who were killed outside of, like, a major city, they were killed... Because you know how the whole haunted thing is... When people were killed, they were killed at a moment where they were terrified.
Yeah, just like pure fucking
terror. It was like pure terror, and that's why they're still behind. Mm-hmm. Where like in LA, it's mostly gang shootings.
Oh, or like just like you expect to die out
like,
here.
Well, I mean, well, you know what I mean. But
yeah. Like there, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go see my family.
There,
I'm gonna go see Timmy.
Like you feel
and
like
then this guy
safe.
just comes behind you and just slits your throat open.
And it's pure
like,
terror.
Laughs, and here it's like, I expect the motherfucker to stab me.
I mean, obviously, it's scary to think like
that someone could die
at any moment.
Yeah, but like there, you feel a little bit more safe towards that in those areas.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's why it's a little bit creepier over there.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is. I know. Honestly, like a lot of the stores even close earlier than they should over there, as if the town knows.
This fucking helicopter.
It's worse when like I live by a
when a
bank.
helicopter comes right.
No, I live by a fucking bank, so like
He's gonna talk over it.
some assholes sometimes park their helicopter on top of the bank and just leave it there. So there's one fucking time, there was a helicopter like at 2 a.m. Some asshole was doing a withdrawal because he had to pay his fucking Russian hookers because they were charging him because he wanted to do a little bit of ass play. Okay.
Sounds like a lot of bit of ass play.
Yeah, it's...
My God. Fuck that helicopter, man.
Plunging in ass play.
To be fair, that could be for like the hospital in downtown though. So like we were shitting on it and it's like...
Yeah, there's a patient in there fucking like, almost dying.
Maybe not. Who cares?
Man. Fucking ghost, dude.
Ghost, man. It's
Are you guys gonna sleep tonight?
It's kind of creepy.
I'm actually
like,
really spooky.
It's out around here, man. I'm
no.
kind of like nervous. This whole area has been kind of like moving and stuff.
I'm not nervous.
Again, this fucking raptor is just like...
It's fucking... It's all in your head.
Oh, you're so fucking full of shit, man. Just wait until
What
Saturday.
about those people that wake up with like...
Just wait until Saturday, man.
Lacerations?
Yeah,
and
you
things
never
like
had that? I've had it at Jackie Banks' house. Then how would you explain that?
You sleep in a house where there's a bunch of cats.
Oh, you didn't? They never even touch anyone.
How do you know?
Because they don't even like being touched. They run like fucking crazy when you get near them.
In my
Well, maybe
experience,
it's because
the cats
of that.
just like to sit on my chest and put their face against my face.
Yeah.
And rub, and then I wake up like with allergies and sneezing.
It just
That's the extent of that.
Get off me.
But is it out of the realm of possibility?
Unless but like the way it scratches, like it doesn't fit their claw like style. Like it wouldn't match. You just don't want to. I hope a fucking like ghost like proves you wrong.
I remember waking up with a scratch on my face.
Yeah, well that's.
But then I remember I fell asleep with my hand on my face, and I moved. Oh shit! See, yeah, they agreed.
They agree with you. Some drunk assholes down the street agree with you.
Maybe it's because you watch all these fucking horror movies and shit. Maybe that's it. I don't watch it. None of that shit happens.
Yeah,
to
maybe
me.
if I go on Live Leak and I see like Syrian terrorist tortured in a fucking West Bank.
Oh man, dude! I saw this picture of a baby that had been. It was, I think, is in the Middle East, but it got hit with a phosphorus bomb.
Ooh.
It is just.
It melted them, didn't it?
No, just I don't know if Blueone wants to Google this, but like
Google it. But it's on my laptop, so like it's fine.
It's like not out of the norm.
It's the most agonized, like that man in agony or the agony man. This is like the agony baby.
Agony baby. What are you looking up though? Like what would you have to look up?
I can't remember. I googled man writhing in agony, and this.
Nice.
It was for a drawing. I needed a reference.
You need a reference?
Yeah, me too.
I don't have a man model to be like, hey, just take this pose real quick. I need to draw it from reference.
Yeah.
So I was hoping Google could
There's a
hook
lot
me
of
up.
phosphorus bombs things going on. Is it a kid?
It's a child, yeah. It has eyes.
Oh, the red eyes? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
The red eye one? I think I've seen that, and their face is all greasy and like all messed up.
And like the skin is flayed.
Yeah, I think I see this too. Yeah, but look it up though. Like we're looking at fucked up.
Great podcasting, right?
Yeah, they can't see this, but like we're not gonna post this up though. That's for damn sure.
Search at your own risk, I guess.
But man, I saw this and there's a lot of weird things out there that I'm glad.
The worst one I saw, and I won't go detail, was like this girl who was killing a lot of the cartel members. And she got like, because I think they killed her husband or maybe her son, and she had like enough rep where like she was like a #1 list to like murder or like capture. They finally capture her ass, and they're gonna like, they have her like talk, because usually that's their rule, like we don't want to kill females, but they made exception for her because she did so much damage to them. And they used a chainsaw on this girl, and I've seen a few chainsaw like executions and stuff like that, and usually they're screaming or they're like begging. This girl fucking didn't say a word. And her face was just like, fucking do it, pussies, let's do this. She didn't scream once. Like I get they were expecting like this bitch is gonna scream. Like she took every fucking like slash and cut, and she just died like a fucking like a fighter. Like, but for me that like made such an impact. Like if I was one of the guys in the corner, like whoa, this girl, we deserve to die. Like Kill Bill, maybe she deserves some revenge, and maybe we deserve to die. Like this girl deserved to fucking murder us. Like she was too bad. She had a nickname too. It was pretty cool.
Your internet's not working. So.
Because you were looking up the fucking Anguish, man. He probably haunted my fucking PC now.
Yeah, I believe it.
Now we're all gonna die.
So do you want one more possessed item?
Did you ever
haunted object?
well, yes, I'm about that. But did you ever watch Faces of Death?
Yes. I say, like, did you ever watch the Looney Tunes? Yes.
I was gonna say, like, yes, I was a child. What else was I supposed to watch?
It was okay, but see, my dad would have ran them for me at the video store. He wouldn't, like, that shit wasn't on TV.
When did, like, what age did you see them?
Ooh, I can't remember, but it was definitely early teens.
Okay, same, because I was like,
Yeah.
I was going out and I was with my parents and their coworkers, and they were all drinking. I was not drinking.
Yeah.
And they were talking about we're all having a beer.
You're like, son, have this whiskey sour.
Here we go. Yeah. And that was but they started talking about Face to Death, and I was like, what is this? And they were like, oh, should we tell them? Of course they told me.
Nice.
And this one guy just happened to have the whole set, like, on VHS.
I kind of wish I still had the set.
I remember just morbidly watching these freaking things, just being like, wow, another one.
Because the cover, I don't know if you can correct me or not, like, the cover was a skull.
Yep.
And, like, sometimes it'd be a snake through the skull, or, like, it would just be laughing. And, like, a majority of these, like, videos would just be, like, CCTV or, like, handheld shit. Like, the one I remember is, like, a handheld of this guy poking a girl corpse that was, like, floating down a river. Another one was this guy who snuck into a junkyard and got eaten by dogs. These two Dobermans just ate him alive. And he was, like, screaming, bleeding all over the floor, and they just ate his head. Another one was...
there was definitely... Some of them were definitely fake, though.
Oh, yeah. Some of them are fake. Like, some of the ones were, like... I remember one that was fake was, they shot this guy and started eating his brains. Yeah, so that was fake. But, like, the worst ones were, like, the animal ones. I didn't like that. That was, like, the only one where I was like, oh. Because there was this mean one with, like, this monkey where they captured him in, like, a table. And, like, in the middle of the table... I'm not gonna go into detail, but, like... It was very sad because you heard every monkey.
Oh, I remember hearing about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like it was really, really sad because that monkey screamed like fucking crazy. Like, monkey screams and pig screams are the worst screams you'll ever hear in your life.
I saw this
Not
one.
human screams.
I would rather hear a human scream than a pug. I don't know. I don't tend to hear human scream like real ones. You just hear horror movie ones.
This one guy, he was jumping from he was running away from the cops, and I guess it was on the highway. And he jumped off the overpass, and, like, he thought he was going to get away from the cops. He was aiming for some bushes. Well, his body made it. But unfortunately, the back of where his neck connects to his head...
It just popped off?
Well, it got caught on the fence. So the fence was metal rods picking up with, like...
What was that?
What the fuck was that sound?
We just heard, like, a wailing...
And the rod went through, disconnected his spine from his skull, and just his head is stayed on the post.
Oh, so like body. It dropped and like, but it just like in Mortal Kombat status where he like he just
think about first he gets like
he feels it like
penetrated.
Yeah.
Then the force is that strong where his body continued to drop without his head.
It just slid right off, and he probably felt every tear.
Yeah.
But the worst, oh my god, that made me like... I just lost my train of thought of my gore train of thought. Fuck. Oh, yeah, okay, so I wasn't a Face to Death, but like, it was... I'll tell it quick. It was... You heard of Bjork? The singer Bjork?
Yes, this one.
Did you hear about her stalker?
Her stalker?
Yeah,
no.
Bjork had a stalker, this like fat, chubby guy, and he was really nasty looking, and he made a video diary where like he would like document how much he hated her, and he made like an acid bomb that
He's a follower, but he hates him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he spent all this time.
He spent like there was a shit ton of videos of like him going into madness, and his like final thing was he was gonna send Bjork an acid bomb, a letter bomb, and he was gonna send her a canvas of him that was gonna be covered in his brains and his blood.
What?
So like the last video is him like he shaved his head. He has a revolver in his mouth and a canvas behind him, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And he's like, I'm gonna do it. And he says something, I forget what he says, but he's like, the fucker. And he shoots it, and like a fucking loser that he is, none of the blood gets on the canvas. Like just a little bit. Like he expected to be like covered the canvas. He bought like a big fucking canvas. Yeah, see that guy, that loser. Yeah, like see, like he was in there, but like he expected blood all over the canvas. Just a little corner of the canvas got covered. I was like, and the fucked up thing is like the video still runs after he shot himself. You could hear like the dripping of like the fucking exit wound of the. It was really like
dude, this guy is like
Yeah, he's fucking
really weird.
He's weird looking. Yeah, like by the end, he shaved his head. He covers his face red.
I was gonna say he's covered his entire face in red.
Yeah, like the first normal photos, he shaved his nipples weird and stuff like that. I think he cut a few of his nipples.
Holy hell.
He seems like a pretty nice guy.
Oh,
like,
especially in that photo right there where he's like screaming in the camera.
well, he looks psychotic there, but like this guy, it seems like he's like,
yeah, like,
so tell me about your day.
Yeah, like it's interesting if you want to see like a trip down madness, because like his first videos is just him pissing on her, like just really angry, and towards the end he's just fucking, you're like
pissing on her.
No, I mean not actually pissing, but like just like messing with her and like I hate Bjork, she's so stupid.
Wow, what a creep.
But when I saw the comments on the fucking video of him like killing himself, the top comment was like, I would shoot myself too if I listened to Bjork. Yeah, this guy's a fucking loser. I don't even want to know his name, but okay, go last thing before we're done with the suicides and the monkey deaths and the fucking wailing screams.
So, have you heard of the Biddick
Yeah,
box?
see, look at that guy. Look at that. Look, quick. Sorry. Look how creepy this guy is. Oh, man. Yeah,
This is truly a descent into madness. Like, just from what I...
What the fuck?
like we're seeing a video of that guy, like the one I described, and he just looks like a fucking.
He's pinching his cheeks and like hollowing out his eyes. It's very spooky.
Oh yeah, I've heard this is a great movie that came from this too.
Yeah, so they made a movie about this.
Yeah,
the Biddick box.
Biddick box.
It's a Jewish. It's from Jewish folklore. So it's a wine cabinet that is haunted by restless evil spirits who love to possess humans.
Yes.
So there's a story about a guy who actually has it. He had it, and he was trying to sell it on eBay so badly because there was just shit happening. So during an auction in Portland, one man bought the Biddick box unaware of what it really was.
Oh, what a dick. And he sold it.
So a girl who knew about it told him, and consequently he got fucking freaked out. She told him that it was evil, that he must never open it, and that it once belonged to her grandmother.
Whoa, that's weird that it was so small.
Who wanted to have it buried with her in an attempt to keep it from harming others.
Yeah, I think that would be, yeah.
So, but apparently that defies Jewish traditions.
Oh, you can't bury shit with
So
you?
she couldn't be buried with possessions.
Why?
It's a Jewish thing, anyways. So the man, he started experiencing hauntings, so he would see light bulbs being smashed.
Oh shit, watch it, there's a spider right over you.
Are you serious?
I got it. Boom. Knocked him off.
That was like a hobbit, like Lord of the Rings style spider. That was
like
pretty spooky.
So he would have light bulbs getting smashed in his fucking home.
Whoa, we just heard a man scream, like a
Holy
death
hell.
scream.
That was definitely like a death
That was
scream.
a death scream. We're not fucking around. Like, usually we would usually like, we're like, oh, look at the spooky ghost.
No, that was
I hope that
legit.
picked that up. I hope that fucking
that was
picked that up.
scary, and then it was alarming, and then it continued to go on. Where now I'm really worried about like what that was.
That man, like,
Yeah.
it wasn't that close, so we're good. He's dead. We're not.
Fuck.
Sounded like when you're trying to fight the jaws of a monster from destroying you,
and it just like
and
the
you're
teeth
losing.
sank, and the teeth sank
you're losing,
into your chest.
Sounded
and
like
you just
he
like
just lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so
so this is the Bibbidi box.
not bibbidi box.
the fucking
The Bibbidi Boppity box.
So yeah, he would have smashed light bulbs in his house, and when he tried to give it another person, they would reject it because they already knew what it was.
Fuck that.
His mother had a stroke when she was in possession of it,
Yeah.
and when he visited her in the hospital, the only thing she was able to tell him was hate gift.
Hate gifts.
Hate gift. That was the only thing she could say to him. She wasn't saying anything else except hate gift. Kind of like red rum.
Yeah,
That's all she could say. So, holy shit.
Wow.
That's getting spooky out here. Anyways,
Yeah.
a man named
a human like
a man named
Someone just
Jason.
like cough, like death cough right now.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this.
We have to hurry this up. It's getting.
drunk or possessed. Well, so what is this? I'm sorry, the Bibbidi box.
The Biddick box.
Biddick box.
Bidduk.
Type in like Jewish demon box because
Haunted
like,
Jewish box.
yeah, like
There's
been a movie on
a
it.
man named Jason Haxton bought it. He wrote a book about it, and his It was a film made out of it, so...
The Dybbuk box.
Biddick box. Dybbuk?
Wow, we should hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
There's some creepy stuff going on around us. Is it that drunk guy? Or is it like fucking...
Well, that might have been the human being that I saw earlier that I wasn't sure. Because this whole time I've been like, what if I turn to my right and I see just a person there?
You know what sucks? Because like up that hill, you could like they could hop that little ass fence and like maybe he's pissed that we're like in his spot.
It's been really spooky the whole time, the idea of it, and now like all this stuff is happening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's spooky, and I turn and I just see a guy sitting there.
Where? Is he close?
No, he was sitting there, and then he got up and he was like weird. His movements were weird, and I'm like, is he drunk?
Is he down by the street?
And then he started walking that way, and then I heard that second scream, and I'm like, maybe that was him.
Is he down by the street and shit?
Yeah, he was on the street.
Wow, we should probably hear it. Okay, Bogscast, we're... The spirits on the other side are like telling us to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
So let's...
So the Biddick box, this is what...
Pajarosito's still on it.
This is Kevin Manis?
Maybe the Biddick box doesn't want us to fucking tell the story.
Well, because
Maybe
I'm finding this thing called the Dybbuk box.
Does it look
It's a
scary?
wine cabinet which is said to be haunted by a Dybbuk. A Dybbuk is a restless, usually malicious spirit believed to be able to haunt and even possess the living. The box gained notoriety when it was auctioned on eBay with an accompanying horror story written by Kevin Manis.
That's probably it. Maybe the person that you read it got it wrong, and that seems
whatever. Yeah, but that's why that guy was yelling. He's like, "You son of a...
You fucking liar!" Polish Holocaust survivor named Chavala.
Yeah, anyways, we're gonna cut this episode.
Goddamn, fucking Jewish demons.
It's been a spooky episode.
It seems like
Both
this,
with the
like it's just getting
stories.
like it's just rotting. Or whoa,
What
the
that was like
is
a
going-
child demon laugh.
And it echoed.
Yeah,
Did you hear it echo?
It echoed.
This is not even like we're not even.
It is.
pulling
It is.
your leg.
We're not
Like,
fucking with you people.
This is definitely not a hoax.
It is
Like,
close
this
to
is
one.
Genuinely getting spooky
Yeah.
out here. And
We're gonna try to get out of the graveyard before they fucking murder us.
Yeah. Okay, so
well,
please like us on Facebook. Hopefully we'll still be alive.
We'll
to
be
keep
alive. Well,
making
one of us
this.
will be alive to fucking do Jackie Banks' story.
Oh my god. This is
She had some creepy shit, but hopefully we'll be away from this fucking.
You'll
tip.
find the lone survivor like staring in a corner.
Yeah.
He'll be
Others will be
seated
slaughtered.
in the corner of the house in the timeout chair.
I'm
Yeah.
a good boy. I'm a good boy.
And then like I'm just gonna be like, mommy.
Alright guys, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll catch you in the next one. Happy Bogstober.
Bogstober. Thank you,
Bogstober.
Pajarosito.
Thank you, Pajarosito, for
Yeah,
coming
thank
in.
you guys for having me back on. This
Yeah.
this was badass. I
Hell
was
yeah.
not expecting this.
It was a
fucking-
Bog's blast.
Yeah.
It was a Bog's blast.
Bugs blast.
Alright everybody, have a good one.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. That was creepy though. That was